These highlights are brought to you by Eastern Propane, your local hometown propane dealer. Call 827-3000 or go to easternpropane.com.
Pope John's first drive facing a 3rd and long. They run the draw play. The Cougars aren't fooled, and they make the stop. Kittatinny also struggled to get going on offense. Quarterback Kyle Hayes flushed from the pocket, and he'll be chased out of bounds for a loss. No score in this game after 1 quarter. Second quarter, here come the Cougars. The option pitch to Dave Makachek. He breaks a tackle and goes 18 yards inside the Lions' 40. 4th down, Kittatinny lines up to punt, but then it's a fake. Mike Crisafulli takes the snap and runs it himself for a big Cougar first down. And Kittatinny goes on to score the beautiful reverse pitch to Ryan Carroll. He takes it around the end, 23 yards for the touchdown, 7-0, Kittatinny out in front. On their next possession, the Lions look to pass, but Mike Grace charges in for the sack, and Pope John forced to punt. And the punt snap is low. The punter has to try to scramble away. He's tackled inside the Lions' 30-yard line. Break for the Cougars. And they look to take advantage. Fullback Troy Branham gets a first down at the Pope John 15. A key penalty helps Kittatinny sustain the drive. They go on to score on the quarterback sneak by Kyle Hayes, plus a 2-point conversion. It's 15-0 Cougars. The Lions go to a shotgun formation on their next drive, but the sack by Chris Spies forces the Lions to punt it away. Final minute of the half now. The Cougars don't sit on the ball. Instead, Hayes goes deep to Ryan Carroll, who makes the catch and takes it to the house. 48 yards for the score. 22-0 Kittatinny at halftime. Third quarter, Pope John quickly faces a 3rd and 14, but Kurt Ruskelly hits David Kratzer for a huge 19-yard pickup. Now 4th and 1 for the Lions. The quick snap catches the Cougars unaware. Ruskelly sneaks for the first down. And the Lions finally get on the board. Connor McGrath taking the pitch. He finds his way 22 yards into the end zone. At a 2-point conversion, it's 22-8. Back comes Kittatinny. They run the option to the left this time, and Kyle Hayes has plenty of room down the far sideline, 41 yards into Pope John territory. The Cougar drive stalls, but Hayes kicks the 27-yard field goal, and that increases the lead to 25-8 late in the third quarter. But back come the Lions. Mike Delaney finding a big hole. His own teammate knocks him down after a 13-yard gain. And on the next play, Pope John runs the toss sweep to Connor McGrath. Perfect blocking. McGrath breaks just 1 tackle, and he goes 63 yards for the score, plus a 2-point conversion. Now it's 25-16 heading to the 4th. After stopping the Cougars again, Pope John has a 4th down near midfield. McGrath fights for the first down. Now the Lions take to the air. Kurt Ruskelly throwing to a wide-open David Kratzer, and he goes 48 yards for the score. Pope John pulls within 25-23. Kittatinny needs a drive, but on 3rd down, James McGuire stops the quarterback draw, and the Cougars have to punt. The Lions face a 3rd and 10. Kurt Ruskelly under pressure, but he avoids the sack right there, then scrambles and just gets the first down at midfield. Ruskelly drops back to throw again. This time he tosses to Mike Delaney out of the backfield. He takes it all the way down to the Cougars' 12-yard line. The Lions then give the ball to Delaney the next 3 plays in a row. Kittatinny stops him, and they set up a 4th and 2 just inside the 5. 4th down. The Lions try the quarterback sneak again, but Chris Spies and Troy Branham combine for the stop. The Cougars then run out the clock, and they celebrate a dramatic 25-23 win over Pope John on the big 4th down defensive stop.
We kind of came in there, chop blocking there, really digging in. A few seconds on the thing. Now it's kept digging in, got the sack, ended it.
They were running up the gut every play. We got down to the 4th down, then ran the QB sneak a couple times in the game, and we knew it was coming, so we just jammed up in there and stopped them.
We thought he would run the sneak, and we had some guys stacked up in the middle, and they stopped it. So, I mean, at that point in the game, that was the only way it could go for us.
Kittatinny got on the board first early in the second quarter when they ran a reverse to Ryan Carroll, who took it in for the touchdown.
We always had that play last year. We ran against Lenape and tied it up for the going overtime. There's always a big play we have in our playbook when we need a big play. And once we called it, I had a feeling it was going all the way. So, I mean, felt good.
And in the final minute of the first half, the Cougars didn't sit on the ball. Instead, Kyle Hayes went up top to Ryan Carroll for a 48-yard touchdown pass to make it 22-0 at the break.
I think it was a fake option or something like that, option pass, and it actually worked out perfectly. Killed it, nice job getting open, and caught it, ran for a touchdown.
We just put that in, I think, Thursday during practice, and we just executed it right. I did a stalk and go. He bit on the option, and I just beat him to the outside.
Defensively, the Cougars were stout in that first half. They allowed only 40 yards of total offense.
We're just playing our game, coming out firing, being quick off the ball, and getting underneath of them.
We were trying to get rid of their dive because, you know, if they run the dive, they can run all over us. So we're containing the middle, forcing them outside.
We came out with a lot of intensity. You know, we really wanted this game. I said it in my first interview. We wanted Pope John. That was our main goal right coming off the season. And we came out with such an intensity that we just stopped them up the middle, and that was great.
It's only week number 2 of the SCIL season, but what a big win for the Kittatinny Cougars. They win for the first time ever here at Pope John.
Feels amazing, but we know it's just a piece in the puzzle, and we're looking towards high point now.
They couldn't have been drawn up any better, winning at the end like that. I mean, it shouldn't have come down to that, but it was exciting.
This is history for our school. No one's won here, ever. My brother did it 4 years ago or so on our field. This is the first time we've ever did it here.
It was a great game. I mean, they scared us a little bit, but I can't even explain it. It was just a great game.
We're real proud, and anytime you get a W against Pope John on their field, it's a big thing for us. It's a whole community thing. It's a nice thing for the Cougars.